Ah. Okay, so I can actually skip the intro with to click to skip all the title stuff without problems. Okay. Right. On to the next solo challenge. Thorgate or Tharsis Republic. Tharsis Republic is broken in multiplayer. But here, not so much. Depends on if we get a bunch of city tiles. I'm not sure if the capital counts. At least Capola City can be played. Wait, max 9%. Yes, it can be played cheap. It just needs power. The other option is Stargate. I don't really like that one. Doesn't feel effective sometimes. Although I'm doing something oddly reminiscent of a energy bill with these choices. Both of these are down here again, so I probably should pick the upper side. I usually go with the upper side unless it's something's filling things out here. Probably gonna place the capital there. Or maybe there. Place it here. Plus I'm not missing out on any potential ocean bonuses that I might get in the future. Yeah, let's start with lava flows. Have to place it on one of these designated mounted tiles. Card. Let's see what I get. Caretaker contract. Wonderful. Not particularly useful for me, sadly. Quit giving me achievements. Domed crater. Ultimately, repicking doesn't sound like a bad idea. The biggest issue that I'm going to have is energy production. In order to play Tharsis Republic effectively, I'm going to need lots of energy production. And excess energy can be converted into heat, which should help with terraforming efforts, even if indirectly. Sadly, most of my cards are related to energy, and I don't accept, well, energy consumption, not production. So I need to get things set up first. Space mirrors do have the power of endlessly increasing obtaining of energy, though, as long as I can invest into it. I don't like the extreme cold fungus. I have a tendency of forgetting to use it, which is problematic. Let's use that immediately. Cheaper, and I don't need plants now, so right now, so. I can use that to get more energy production. A bit cheaper. There we go. Gen 3, already for energy production. Of course, that's because I have nothing else other than money production. Tharsis Republic. The company of money production. Or corporation. They're called corporations. And the Tharsis Republic is not actually a corporation. They're called corporations because most of them are corporations. But the Tharsis Republic is actually a, well, democratic republic. This is useful in a pinch, but only in a pinch. I do not have any science. Yeah, I don't have any science cards, so. But I might be able to get them. And that energy production would be incredibly useful to have. I don't have the money to play that. So let's go ahead and get to work on using the excess energy production. in order to get more money. And titanium, though I don't have any space cards at the moment. Of course, getting most of my oxygen from there means I won't invest into the greeneries nearly as much. All those are useful cards. Right, don't do that. Wait until the effects are done before trying to play a card. This is actually cheaper than the solar power. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure why I bought the card. Because the card in total is twice as expensive. It's just using the action. Maybe if I need a lot of energy production at once, but couldn't I just do other things? There we go, independent creation of titanium. Independent of my ore processor anyway, which needs constant confirmation from me. Ooh, AI Central. AI Central again. I don't have the science tags on a basis, but it would be a good next step to getting that. Plant production. Really expensive for plant production, but I don't have any options at the moment. Energy production is nice. What's really important is the resulting steel production. Actually, we're going to need at least a little bit of plant production. Next term I can raise the temperature one step. Which isn't great considering that I have gone through half the turns. Yeah. The situation does not look great. Ooh, the Mars University. A couple cards here that I could replace, like one card I really should not have bought. The solar power card. And gets me another tag to work with. I mean, sure, I could use steel on it, but... the same is true of the AI Central. Ecological Zone, not useful at all. Play adaptation technology, I could theoretically play it. Nah. I can play the Lycan now anyway. Not much else to play. Do I want to save up my money for something else? I mean, I could put the dump crater soon. Yeah, let's save up for the dump crater. I don't really need more energy production. Not yet. Probably gonna have to step it up again soon. To accommodate a new city. I'm not sure if I should play sponsors. Ooh, Steelworks. I'm gonna need more energy production. Absolutely. And I need to get ocean tiles at some point. That's for sure. There is no need to play optimal aerial braking until I have a card that uses optimal aerial braking. Which is why it's still sitting there, despite the fact that I grabbed it early. It's usually useful to have, especially if you get a bunch of early space event cards. Ooh, that one's good. Oh, that's steel production. And cheap too, relatively speaking. I'm going to plant my first greenery here because that's going to be worth 4 points thanks to the adjacent cities. Yeah, I need more science tags so that I can play that mass converter. Oh yeah, right, discard a card. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to use the caretaker contract, so... Oh no, not that bug again. Sometimes it likes to bug out with the cards in your hand, not sure there. Yep, so those guards are going to look a little weird. For a while. Ooh, Arctic algae could really be useful, as is the research outpost. Getting 2 plants every time an ocean tile is placed, especially when I haven't placed any ocean tiles yet. Oh, I probably should have played the research outpost first, so that reduces all card costs by 1. Let's place you here. I am running out of places to put cities. Toss the ecological zone, it's not useful. For anything but points, and points... Oh yeah, I can play the mass converter now. Well, I've got no more energy production issues. I could actually play the magnetic dome if I wanted to. I don't really need the Great Dam anymore at this point. A water splitting plant. Oh. That could come in handy. Gives me an extra TR and some plant production. Extra 2 TR, actually. No, just 1. Okay. It was a giant version. Okay, that's an actual new achievement that I have not obtained before. Strip mine. I don't need the strip mine. At all. Invention contest could be useful though, especially since I can, the Martian University, I can replace one if I so deign it. I don't really need the research. Despite the poor situation on the temperature, I think I might actually be able to manage this one, if only because the oxygen's so full. Alright, we got the card draw potential back. Of the first game. It was the closest so far. Which does not inspire a bunch of confidence in me, but I've got to get it where I can. I really don't need the water splitting plant, do I? Yeah, I can get plenty enough oxygen even without the granaries. This biomass combustion thing is going to be worth it. Okay, so get to pick one of these cards. Ice asteroid, absolutely. Bushes. Sure, I guess. Multiple aerial braking. I can take full advantage of this card. Save on titanium a bit. I don't actually have much titanium production, so save where I can should probably be a priority. At this point, the greeneries are for points. Doing it for the heat production there. I need more water tiles, ocean tiles. At this point, I might as well farm points. Did I not pick up? Oh, the capital must have been last. I think that's 30 cards played. Please be a good card. Please be a good card. In theory, I can get a bunch of points from that. I don't need cloud seeding. Of course, this assumes that I can afford it, and I have good reason to. Ooh, standard technology. It's always a good card to grab. Mining industry is needlessly expensive, but if I'm probably not going to have any place to put the steel, I'm not using the biomass combustors. That's for sure. Food factory. Maybe some other time. Nah, the nuclear zone's not worth it. I can get the same result for cheap. In the right location. We are definitely doing the comet. Instead of towing a comet. No need to ask what the difference is. Simply put, one's bomb literally just shooting it towards the planet, the other is letting it slowly dissipate into the atmosphere, which is a lot safer for any plants that happen to be in the area. I believe. Yeah, by arrow breaking it, we can get its contents without the impact. So one's being careful with it, the other is just letting it fall to the planet as is. Again, is not safe for the plant life below. Right, get as much money as possible. So I can produce as much money as possible next turn from increased TR. Which is also why I'm dumping as much of my money as I can into the asteroid project. So I absolutely need to raise the temperature. That's also why I'm not spending any more energy. So I can put as much of it into heat as possible. We actually managed to get the oxygen all the way up, which is good. Ooh, Lake Marineris. That's going to be good. Black polar dust, I might as well use the aquifer for the same effect. Lake Marineris, though, that's not the case. This must be the equivalent of a temperature if I don't obtain a space event, but we can see. I may as well grab this. And the other one, just so I have as many resources as possible, because power is no longer useful. It's unlikely that... okay, maybe not. Save 5 power just in case something comes in. That's not useful. It's not useful. So there's a slight chance... no, it's unlikely that I would even pick up anything with a card. Right, go for money. One more aquifer. I can get the last one via temperature increasing. Right. I do want to get plenty of points, too. Hopefully focusing on optimal, not focusing on absolutely optimal placement won't kick me one down. Looks like I have enough resources. It's going to be close, but it does look like I have enough. Scroll it away. Managing with Tharsis Republic. Again, broken in multiplayer simply because of the sheer quantity of resource production you can get, but with a time limit on what I can do, and no ability to prop myself on the works of others, yeah. Okay, maybe I don't have enough resources. This doesn't look good. It's burning 11 every time. No, not enough resources. I swear I'm decent at this game, but it just seems to like throwing things at me that can't work. This can't work effectively enough. Well, I might as well try and wring out as many points as I can. Plenty of joking tags. 1. What was a joking tag? Oh, the Vesta shipyard, that's right. I don't think there's any way I can play Terraforming Ganymede. I just don't seem to have enough resources for that, so I'm just going to play bushes in order to guarantee that I can play another greenery. Solar wind power will not generate me any points, neither will anything else I do, so... yep. That gets me another 2 points. And that is it for the run. At least I got plenty of points, even if I failed again. Oh yeah, plenty more points. 19 from cities. Still have not managed to break 100. Sure, I have not played this game in a little while, but... oh well. Maybe next time. Yeah, I'll see you again next time. I'm probably gonna try this for another week. Possibly longer. I want to get at least one win out of this. Even if I have to play Helion or Eco Line one of these times. Yeah. It's not that I don't like the companies. I actually like playing as them. It just feels cheap to get something that's specifically for terraforming inside the challenge in which you're supposed to terraform as quickly as tends to be possible.